There's a lot of bait up in this little creek. Makes me think there'd be fish. Yep. As long as there's no lightning, it's kind of fun. Oh my goodness. Good morning, everyone. This is Abel Frost with First Tide. We are out here, it's about 6 a.m. We've got a big cold front, storm front that moved through. This is just the start of the storm. So we're kind of fishing a pre-front. I think these fish are gonna be up in the flooded grass right now. It's high tide. I'm gonna throw some top water. I'll see what happens. Oh, okay. We got a school of mullet right here. Oh, we just had a redfish blow up behind us. I'm gonna circle around. I just heard a topwater eat right behind me. Oh yeah, I see the swirl still. Let's see, maybe up in that little cove. Yep. Wow. That was cool. He ate it right on the top. Heavier fish. Beautiful fish, man. Wow. Such a beautiful fish. This guy is fired up. Here's our redfish. This guy's probably about 20, 21 inches, maybe 22. But I got him on a topwater lure. The sun is not even up yet. One spot on that side, two spots on that side. Beautiful fish. This would be a keeper here in Virginia. They have to be 18 to 26 inches. You're allowed 3 per person per day. But I'm just fishing for fun today, so he's gonna go right back in. It's a lively takeoff. This is the lure that I caught that fish on. This is a 3.5 inch Super Spook Junior. It's a topwater lure. It sits right on the top. You walk it back and forth. This originally had treble hooks on it. I switched those treble hooks out for these inline single hooks. I think you hook up with less fish, but when you do hook up, that fish is not coming off. There's a couple of reasons for that. One of them is if you have multiple prongs from a treble hook in a fish, as you're fighting it, you can end up putting leverage on different areas of the fish's mouth, theoretically causing those treble hooks to pop out. I don't know. Everyone has an opinion on it. I prefer to fish single inlines, especially for redfish. I think it also improves survivability of the fish too. We are gonna move on. I might have, if there was a school there, I might have spooked it. I think there's gonna be a lot more fish up near the grass. It's interesting too, like redfish, they have, their mouth is on the bottom of their head. So they're designed to eat bait and crabs and stuff off the bottom. They're not as well suited to eat stuff off the top of the water. And for some reason, early morning, this topwater, it pisses those fish off so much. That fish, he hooked up with it first eat. He got the hooks and he was on. But usually they'll miss it 1, 2, 3, even 4 times. And what happens if you're fishing the topwater, you have a red blow up on it, do not stop the lure. Keep it going. I think that that's a mistake that a lot of people make. And for some reason, if you can get them pissed off enough, they will always keep going at it until they can eat it. A redfish just ate way up in that grass there. I can't get in there with this lure, but we're gonna try a soft plastic. He is way up in that grass. All right, I was hoping that sun would stay hidden a little bit and I could throw topwater a little bit longer, but it's coming out. So I'm gonna switch over now to a 1/8 ounce weedless jig head. This is a Texas-side jig head. And what I'm doing right now is, you can see, got my bait on the tip of there, and I'm gonna use my thumb and mark about where that hook will come out, and then go right up through the top, right where my thumb was. And you can see there, it's pretty weedless. Just do a little bit of that plastic right on the tip of the hook, and that should keep it hidden going through grass and I won't get snagged. Now the fish comes in, they bite it, and see, that hook gets exposed. So that's all you need to do. It's a simple setup. I'm gonna use plain pearl white colored bait, just because I think that this water is a little bit tainted right now. I think this color will stand out pretty good. There's a lot of bait up in this little creek. Makes me think there'd be fish. So peaceful, man. This is 90% of why I come out to fish, is not even to catch the fish, it's just enjoy the outdoors. There's nobody in this marsh right now. I mean, the sun's just coming up. It's beautiful. We're actually fishing a part of, this is Cow Island. It's kind of on the northern end of Plum Tree. And it's a nature preserve right here on the Chesapeake Bay, and man, is it beautiful. There we go. That was a weird hookup, man. He like perfectly ran with the rod. This is great. He's telling me around a good bit. Oh, that's a pretty red. Beautiful redfish. This is about the same size as the last one. Maybe an inch smaller. Oh, listen. You guys hear that? That's the fish drumming. But yeah, that's a beautiful, beautiful redfish. He's about 19 inches. Look at that blue color on his tail. That's a pretty fish, man. Wow. He put up a good little fight too. We're gonna let him go. Back in the water. Nice. All right. That confirms that I've been working this area correctly. It's just these fish are a little bit more scattered out than I thought they were gonna be. And man, what about that hookup too? Like, hey, wait a second, my line is not where it's supposed to be. Sure enough, there's a fish that had eaten the bait and swam straight towards me. There we go. Oh yeah. Not into my net on the wrong side of the kayak. Kind of an odd net job, but oh, this guy's a little bit smaller. He's maybe 17. He's drumming too. Check that one out. That's pretty. Look at his tail too. That's so beautiful. Nice bright blue tail. Yeah, this guy's about 17. Look at that, a single spot. That is a beautiful fish. Light copper color. All right, let's get him back in the water. That fish would have been a keeper too. If I was keeping fish today, I would have caught my limit now. But most of the time I just do catch and release. That way it ensures that everybody gets a shot at these fish. I like to think that I'm doing my part to help with their spawn rates, the populations for all us local fishermen here. But yeah, redfish number 3. Let's keep going. Little guy, whatever this is. Oh my gosh, look. I thought it was another croaker. It's a little baby red. That's why I like throwing this 3.5 inch bait, man, is I find that I can catch big reds and I can hook these little reds pretty darn easy. Look at that guy, he's maybe 10 inches. Oh, 2 spots on one side, 3 on the other. That is cool. It's a cute little red. We are on. Whoa. Is that a ray? That might be a ray. It's heavy. Threw that 1/4 ounce jig head right in the eddy behind that point. It's fighting very odd. Could be foul hooked. Ah, it is a stingray, I think. Oh well, good practice for a big fish. Not at all what I'm after though. All right, I've kind of got myself dug into the dirt here with my pedal drive. Oh, there it is, he snapped me. Broke me off. That's okay though, that hook will rust out. Not the end of the world. I'd rather have that happen than get barbed or try to bring them into the kayak. I mean, that would be absolute chaos. All right, I'm gonna retie my leader. Oh well, as long as there's no lightning, it's kind of fun. Oh well, as long as there's no lightning, it's kind of fun. There we go. Oh, nah. I don't need the net for him. Oh. Little guy. Oh. Little teeny tiny red. Look at that. Nice blue tail. 2 spots on that side, 1 spot on that one. Beautiful. He really wanted to get back in. I don't blame him. The water feels really nice today. I think that about wraps it up for today. 5 red drum. Those things are a blast, man. The slot size ones especially. They fight so good. You can't beat that. So, I'm gonna close this video out. Please, don't forget, like, comment, and subscribe. I can't believe how much the last video that I put out blew up. I was expecting nowhere near 10,000 views. So, thank you all so much. If any of you all are returning viewers and subscribers, I really appreciate you all. And I'm excited to see where this channel goes. So this was a little bit of our trip out to the Bay Bridge Tunnel. I'm going to be 100% transparent. I got my freaking butt whooped. Yeah, we went out for sheepshead and I did not get any. I am officially 0 for 4 on the year. My wife Jillian did hook up with a monster as well as some other small ones. I've got that clip of her CITATION sheepshead. That's her first sheepshead she's ever caught. She was beyond excited. I mean, she's I think 0 for 6 up until this video. So yeah, she is pretty stoked. She's been wanting to catch one forever. I have been trying to convince her to put a GoPro on herself. She is very hesitant and feels like it will only bring bad luck. So if you all want to see her strapped up with a GoPro, she's laughing at me right now. If you want to see her strapped up with a GoPro, drop it down in the comments. Say Jillian GoPro or something like that. But yeah, Chesapeake Bay Bridge kicked my butt. I tried jigging for flounder. No luck. I will be going back out there, however, not without beach wheels for the kayak. That was more than a workout. But yeah, hope you all enjoyed again. I appreciate all the support on the video. If you made it this far to the end, please drop a comment, like, subscribe. I am so grateful to have that last video get as many views as it did. And yeah, I hope you all enjoy the channel, enjoy the content, and look forward to seeing you next time.